This short video introduces the Sitecore for Salesforce Connector. Other videos will elaborate on what can be achieved with the connector. The connector links Sitecore with Salesforce. You can see objects on the left associated with Sitecore and those on the right associated with Salesforce. The connector itself accesses Salesforce using the Partner API, and it gives instant bidirectional connectivity between the two systems. One of the advantages of the system is that you can share data. Salesforce CRM data can be moved to Sitecore, and Sitecore CMS data can be moved into Salesforce. We can also create or edit Salesforce objects. For example, forms and controls can create opportunities, accounts, contacts, or any other Salesforce object. Web form for marketers can be used to create objects in the same way, in this case cases. We can also create objects in Sitecore from Salesforce, and here's an example of where a Salesforce campaign has been created in Sitecore ECM module. Using the security connector, we can also log into Sitecore using credentials stored in Salesforce. In this situation, users are mapped to contacts, so we can get our username and password from Salesforce, and it's pulled back into Sitecore for authentication purposes. We can also control the website experience of individual users from Salesforce, and this is done using Sitecore profiles. Details in the individual's contacts can be mapped across to profiles and thereby controlling the behavior on the website. We can view the individual behavior of website visitors in Salesforce. Users navigate the website and their information is fed back into Salesforce. We can also extend the campaign capabilities of Salesforce. Salesforce campaigns can be sent to Sitecore Email Campaign Manager, and from there the individual emails are sent out to customers. Customers may choose to open the email, and that information is fed back to Sitecore and eventually back into Salesforce for visibility for marketers. One of the great advantages of connecting the two systems is creating a single data source. Sitecore users and Sitecore roles can be mapped into contacts and accounts in Salesforce. An advantage of having a single data source is that all information is kept up to date in one place. The security connector is an optional install, and as I mentioned before, it maps users to contacts. It's also got an optional mapping to map roles to accounts. Great advantage of this again is a single data source. Generally, we like to recommend that data source is in Salesforce. Let's look at some lead filtering into the NICAM demo website. A stream of visitors visits the website. They look at various artifacts on the website. Here we've got a camera and lenses. In some cases they attain a goal, and our objective is for them to sign up. So once they sign up, they will be pushed into Salesforce using the connector, and each visitor is assigned a value associated with the goals they've achieved. And from those goals, we can determine whether the lead in Salesforce is going to be cold, warm or hot. We can then use workflow to push hot leads into chat or email, so our marketing team is aware of anything that's very interesting happening on the website. We can also use an inbuilt trigger to, for example, map company revenue into a particular Salesforce campaign. Here we can see the trigger takes values from the company revenue and moves it either into a low revenue or high revenue campaigns. This is all part of the native functionality of S4S. Why use S4S? S4S allows you to very quickly connect the two technologies together without your developers needing to learn Salesforce. S4S greatly reduces project risk. S4S is available for Salesforce Unlimited, Enterprise and Professional versions. The Professional version requires API access to be enabled. Included with S4S is documentation and installation support. Thank you for listening, and please check with our other videos for more details about other functionality.